Jungkook expresses gratitude. Stefan Larsson says his presence changed the direction of Calvin Klein in the world of global fashion. Major transformations often arise from moments that may seem simple but carry extraordinary impact. That is exactly what happened when Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, entered into his iconic collaboration with Calvin Klein. At first, many considered the collaboration a strategic move to expand the brand's reach toward younger generations. Yet no one expected Jungkook's presence to become a historic turning point for Calvin Klein, as acknowledged directly by Stefan Larsson, CEO of PVH Corporation, the parent company of Calvin Klein. In his latest statement, Larson openly revealed that Jungkook is far more than just a brand ambassador. His presence has successfully transformed Calvin Klein entirely, from marketing to cultural identity and global business strategy. Jungkook himself humbly expressed gratitude to Larson, the Calvin Klein team, and fans who continuously support the collaboration. This long-form article will explore in detail how Larson's statement shook the fashion industry, how Jungkook responded, and how it all impacts the future of Calvin Klein in this new era. Chapter 1. The beginning of the Jungkook x Calvin Klein collaboration. Jungkook's journey with Calvin Klein began in early 2023 when he was officially announced as a global ambassador. The announcement instantly made headlines across international media and social platforms. Within hours, Jungkook's debut campaign with Calvin Klein was trending in more than 100 countries, proving the immense power of his popularity. Before Jungkook, Calvin Klein was primarily associated with its iconic sensual and minimalist style. However, the campaigns featuring Jungkook introduced a refreshing new aura, a mix of boldness, youthful energy, and unmatched global appeal. For BTS fans, seeing Jungkook dressed in Calvin Klein pieces was a dream come true. But for Calvin Klein, this was far beyond a marketing strategy. The collaboration opened doors to a new audience, young consumers in Asia who may not have previously been closely connected to the brand. Chapter 2. Stefan Larsson speaks out. In an exclusive interview with international business media, Stefan Larsson finally broke his silence on the Jungkook phenomenon. According to him, Jungkook's impact far exceeded the company's initial expectations. Jungkook's presence was not just about adding a new face to our campaigns. He brought a global energy that truly changed the direction of Calvin Klein. From sales to public perception to how we envisioned the brand's future, everything shifted, said Larson. This statement proved that a K-pop star's influence can shake the very foundations of a legendary fashion label. Larson further emphasized that the collaboration created a new cultural wave, where fashion was no longer just about clothing, but about representing generational identity. Chapter 3. Jungkook's heartfelt response. It didn't take long after Larson's remarks for Jungkook to share his response through Calvin Klein's official social media platforms. With humility, he wrote, "I am deeply grateful to Stefan Larsson and the entire Calvin Klein team for always supporting me. This is not just about me, but about all of us who want to show the courage to be ourselves." This message of gratitude deeply moved his fans. Army, the BTS fandom, flooded the comments section with words of pride. Many felt that Jungkook's journey with Calvin Klein proved that hard work and authenticity can unlock global opportunities. Chapter 4. An unexpected sales explosion. Perhaps the most surprising aspect of the collaboration was its direct impact on Calvin Klein's sales. According to internal reports, the collections worn by Jungkook often sold out within minutes of release. Products such as denim, jackets, and underwear showcased by Jungkook in official campaigns quickly became sought-after items worldwide. In some countries, Calvin Klein's e-commerce platforms experienced traffic surges so extreme they caused temporary system disruptions. Stefan Larsson admitted the Jungkook effect on the market was truly phenomenal. "We are used to large-scale campaigns, but what Jungkook brought was different. This is more than sales, it's a cultural movement." Chapter 5. Calvin Klein's global strategy shift. Larson's claim that Jungkook changed Calvin Klein's direction was not mere rhetoric. Since the collaboration, Calvin Klein has restructured its global strategies to be more inclusive, youth-oriented, and digitally engaged. The brand became more active on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and even Weverse, the K-pop community platform. These moves were designed to stay connected with Jungkook's fanbase while reaching new audiences, Additionally, Calvin Klein began collaborating with more young artists and creators from around the world, something rarely seen in its earlier years. Chapter 6. A pop culture phenomenon. Jungkook's involvement with Calvin Klein impacted not only the business, but also global pop culture. Media outlets in the US, Europe, and Asia reported how Jungkook's presence made Calvin Klein more relevant in the eyes of younger generations. Renowned fashion magazines even wrote, "Jungkook has transformed Calvin Klein from being just a clothing brand into a symbol of a generation's courage." This phenomenon solidified K-pop's position as a global cultural force capable of crossing industries, from music to fashion. Chapter 7. A symbiotic relationship between Jungkook and Calvin Klein. The collaboration's success didn't just benefit Calvin Klein, but also gave Jungkook a new space for self-expression. Through the campaigns, Jungkook was no longer seen solely as a singer or performer, but as a global fashion icon. Larson even described the partnership as a symbiotic relationship of mutual benefit. Jungkook infused new energy into Calvin Klein, while the brand provided a global platform to expand Jungkook's personal image. Chapter 8. The power of ARMY. The overwhelming success was also driven by ARMY's role. Each time a new campaign was released, ARMY members worldwide made Jungkook's content go viral across social platforms. Hashtags like hashtag #JungkookXCalvinKlein or hashtag #CKXJungkook frequently trended on Twitter. Many fans proudly purchased Calvin Klein products as a direct show of support for their idol. This created a unique phenomenon where a K-pop fandom not only supported their artist's music, but also the ecosystem of brands associated with them. Chapter 9. Calvin Klein's future. After Jungkook, Larson revealed that this success encouraged the company to approach the future with greater boldness. Calvin Klein is no longer relying solely on its traditional identity, but is embracing cross-cultural collaborations. We have learned a lot from this collaboration. Jungkook taught us the importance of relevance, emotional connection, and the courage to change. These lessons will continue to form the foundation of Calvin Klein's future, said Larson. Fashion analysts predict that Jungkook's presence will be remembered as one of the greatest turning points in Calvin Klein's history. Chapter 10. Jungkook as a new generation icon. Jungkook's simple, yet sincere words of gratitude revealed the humility of a global superstar. For him, success isn't just about popularity, but about connection with those who support him. This humility further cemented his reputation, not just as a K-pop artist, but as a generational icon capable of bridging music, fashion, and global culture. Conclusion. Stefan Larsson's acknowledgement that Jungkook changed Calvin Klein's direction stands as a significant milestone in fashion history. From being a brand ambassador, Jungkook became a catalyst of transformation that propelled Calvin Klein into a new era. Meanwhile, Jungkook's humble response of simply expressing gratitude carried profound meaning. For his fans, for Calvin Klein, and for the world, this moment proved that one individual's dedication and authenticity can spark a wave of global change.